What is up, guys? Welcome to Virtual Redban number 703, the Readyverse. What the heck is that? We'll find out soon. We'll also look at some new games that are coming out in January. And this is just a chill episode of Virtual Redban. If you're new here, usually, these chill episodes are a little bit more laid back. We don't really have anything to talk about too much. And it's just more chill. So thank you for coming by. I'm having my first drink of the night. So happy Friday. Cheers to you if you're having a little drinky poo. Look at this Death Squad mug. Where do you get a Death Squad mug? Well, you already know. You go to deathsquad.tv. There, not only do you have every single past episode of Kill Tony available, but you also, at the very top, can click on Shop Squad. And that'll bring you to the official merchandise of the Death Squad universe, including all the different mugs, greens, blues, yellows, blacks. We got t-shirts. We got the Death Squad t-shirt. We got the Tower 7 shirt. We got the slime shirt. The slime shirt is almost sold out of the long sleeve. I got to order more of those. Shit, there's only 3X large left. I did not know that. What about the regular shirt? Well, that's all sold out except small. Looks like I got to order some new shirts this week. Huh, good to know. What about the old Tower 7 shirt? Well, large people are fudged. Anyways, we got all the shirts here. We got all the hats. We even got some stickers and other things like that. You go to shopsquad.tv or just go to deathsquad.tv. All the links to everything is there, including the Sunset Strip Comedy Club. If you're in Austin, Texas, this is my new comedy club. It's got the second highest ceilings in the world. But if you go there, or you can go to sunsetstripatx.com, we got shows all week long, including everyone's favorite Hans Kim is having a show tomorrow night. If you ever wanted to see Hans do a long set, there you go. But we have shows every single day. Come check it out. Go to sunsetstripatx.com. We have my show every single Thursday. Last night we had an amazing secret show. Holy shit, what an insane show we had. We had Brian Holtzman, we had Hans, we had Cam Patterson. We had pretty much every single person you can imagine on that lineup. Christina Mariani, Derek Poston, Casey Rocket. Fuck yeah, guys, I love Casey Rocket. I am actually wearing a Casey Rocket shirt right now because that's how much I love that little man, that little crazy crusty man. Anyways, my show is The Secret Show every single Thursday. Check it out. All the shows can be found at sunsetstripatx.com and, of course, deathsquad.tv for all the links to everything I'm talking about. Hi. These are my new Meta glasses. Hey, Meta, take a photo. You see that little flash that just happened right there? Hey, Meta, take a video. Oh, look at that. Yes, these are now prescription. So it's nice. And these are my first times ever having prescription glasses with bifocals, meaning the bottom part I can read. Because my problem is with my regular glasses, if I'm like looking at my phone, I have to take my glasses off and like hang them from my neck or put them up, be one of those guys, or like chew on the end of it while I'm reading my text, because it's just blurry when I look at it. And I always thought bifocals, my dad always had bifocals where it was like a line on the bottom of the glass and it looked goofy. And I was like, I don't want that. But these, you can't tell. You can't tell at all. And I can read. Look at that. So I decided to do it using the Meta glasses, which is cool because I'm not used to wearing them yet all the time. I've had, the sunglasses, the Meta sunglasses for a while, but I don't wear them that much. Like if I'm driving, I'll put them on, or if, I'm outside or something like that. But it's weird having these on all the time because I'll just be on my phone and suddenly I'll be like, what the fuck? Like I'll hear a noise behind me and I forget that these are connected. These are Bluetooth like speakers, like going right into my ears and no one else can hear it. And it freaked me out a few times because, when you're not used to not having something in your ears and you hear stuff, that no one else can hear. It's kind of crazy. But it's already pretty nice though. Like if you're waiting in line at the gas station and someone is acting a fool in front of you, all I have to be is like meta record video, you know. I mean, I'd probably have to say it a little bit louder. And there's a new update, supposedly that's about to come out. You can get the beta test of it right now. But literally, I could just walk around, hold up something and be like, what's this? And it will be like, that's a Game Boy. Or, you know, translate that for me. And like I could look at like a sign and it'll be like, and it'll use the camera and just be like, it says it's a tennis shoe or something, you know, whatever the fuck it is. Kind of cool. And yeah, that's schizophrenia. Yeah, I'm going to be the guy that's talking to himself. And people are like, what the fuck? Or if I'm on a phone call, you know, if I'm on a phone call in public, I don't have anything in my ears, like earbuds. And I'm just sitting there going, well, you know, the reports I sent you at 8 o'clock this morning should detail the, like people are probably like, what's he talking? He's this dude crazy? He doesn't have any things in his ears. He doesn't have any headphones in. He must be crazy. It's going to be interesting. How are you guys doing in the chat? Everyone doing good? Everyone having a good Friday? Huh? Redban, if the crime rate in Austin gets as bad as LA, where will you move next? I don't think it will. See, the cool / crazy thing about Austin is that everybody has guns out here. Like people, like I'll be sitting next to somebody and not even realize that they have a gun on their person. People just carry, because you're allowed to just have guns. Like you're allowed to have a gun on you. You know, you can't go into like Olive Garden with the gun. But most places, you know, if you're walking around and stuff, people have guns in their cars. People have guns on them. So when shit goes down, it's kind of like, I guess how it should be, kind of. You know, like if somebody's acting a fool, there's like 5 people that'll pull out their gun and call the police on you. You know what I mean? Or I don't know. It's just that's why like, you know, like these things like smash and grabs are really popular in Los Angeles, where they, you know, people just go into a store and smash jewelry and just steal everything, and everyone's just like, oh, you know, that doesn't really happen out here. And I wonder, I think it is because, you know, everyone here is so self-policed. You know, everyone has their own guns on them and shit like that, you know, like, I don't know. But I don't really see the crime ever getting worse than LA. But let's just say it does. Where would I go next? You know, it's funny because I kind of thought about this before I moved here to Austin. Joe was, you know, also thinking of different places to live. And I think one of the places he thought, and I actually kind of thought it was pretty cool, was Utah. Is that what I'm thinking of? Utah, yeah. But, you know, it's cold out there and there's snow and shit. But I don't like that. But Utah seems pretty cool. But I would say if I had to go somewhere, I would probably choose, fuck. See, a part of me wants to say Florida. And I know that's like, ew, Florida. I would probably say maybe like something like a Florida, maybe like Clearwater, or I don't know. I don't like hurricanes, though. And I don't like crazy fucking storms. And, you know, I don't know if I can deal with having hurricanes all the time. But maybe somewhere nice in Florida. If not Florida, oh man, I don't really know. Maybe Denver. But see, again, I don't like snow. See, that's the problem. I don't want to live anywhere with snow anymore. So maybe someone like Vegas. Vegas seems like a horrible place to live. And that seems too hot. I guess Florida or Vegas, but I'd probably say Florida. Maybe, but not like Miami, Florida. Nothing crazy like that. I'd probably do more like a Clearwater Beach or Orlando or something like that. Live with Disney. I don't know. Or what's that place called? There's a place in Orlando that I know somebody that lives there, and it's like It's like a Disney town. What's it called? Passion? No, it's not called Passion. Oh my God. How do I not know this? I hear this about this all the time. Orlando. Oh, wait. Let me try this. Hey, Meta. What is the city in or near Orlando, Florida that used to be owned by Disney? Celebration. My glasses just told me that. It's Celebration, Florida. Holy shit, that worked out so nice. My glasses just told me that. Yeah, Celebration, Florida. It's like used to be owned by Disney, and it literally is like you go there, and it just seems like it's a movie lot. It reminds me a lot of Burbank. Everything looks like just perfect middle America. Like it looks like they film movies there, like Honey I Shrunk the Kids there and shit. It looks like a movie lot. Adam the Woo lives there. He's a Disney blogger that I know. But no, Celebration Florida seems pretty cool. I wouldn't mind living near Disney stuff either. You know, I think it's kind of cool being around all that. I think being around all the tourists would probably kind of suck, but being able to be like, you know what, I got a Disney pass. I'm gonna just smoke some green tea. I'm just gonna go walk around Disney today. You know, I think I, a lot of people give shit on these Disney bloggers, because that's all they do. They're like grown men, grown adults, and they're just going to Disney World and Epcot every day, vlogging it, making a living off of it, which sounds like a dream come true. Can you imagine? You get thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars every month just vlogging yourself going to Disney. I hate as much as you want on these Disney vloggers, but that's a loophole right there. If you guys are sitting here watching me right now, and you're like, Brian, I'm broke, help me. What should I do? Honestly, man, if you live by any Disney World or Disneyland, just start going to Disney and vlogging it, and you'll imagine. Keep it PG too. Don't make it dirty. Don't try not to even curse in it. Just go to Disney, vlog, buy an annual pass or whatever, and vlog. You will become super rich really fast. I'm telling you, I've seen it. There's like 1 million Disney vloggers, and they all are doing great. So if you want a little hack job right there, there you go. That's my, hey, get out of jail free card. Become a Disney vlogger. Shane's in the chat. Shane says, I want to live by that giant guitar hotel in Tampa, I think. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I heard that they might be tearing that down, so you might want to get there. I don't know if they are or not. Maybe I misheard something. I don't know. I always figured if I lived near Disney, I would get the pass just because it's kind of like a fun place to walk around and get exercise. Yeah, super safe. Yeah, and it's like, hey, it's if you have an annual pass there, I mean, the biggest problem with Disney is the lines, the wait. You go there, and I mean, when I went to Disneyland for my first time when I moved to LA, I had only been to Disney World. And when I went to Disneyland, one thing I was like, oh my God, this castle is so small. This is a joke. Disney World is 1,000,000 times better. But when I went to Disneyland, one thing I remember, I hadn't been into Disney in maybe 15 years or so. But one thing I immediately found out is everything has a line. And I think when I went, they didn't have fast passes, or at least I didn't have money for it or whatever. But I remember I waited in line for, what's the Haunted Mansion or whatever the heck it's called. And it was like an hour wait. And I was like, how do people do this? I'm a grown man. I can't sit here and wait in line for an hour for a 3-minute ride or whatever the fuck it is. But now they have fast passes. I guess it's a little, if you have some money, it's a little bit better. But if you had an annual pass and you live near Disney, if you live near Disney, then, maybe just walk around. You know what? Today I'll go on Tron or I'll go on one of the rides, but just do it casual. If you're casual about it, you're just like, I'm going to go eat. I'm going to eat at one of these nice restaurants that Disney has, or I'm going to get some Starbucks and just walk around. And I think that would be fun, dude. That would be so much nicer to be able to just go over to Disney, take an Uber over there. Don't even park. You're just taking an Uber over there. Just walk around Disney, maybe pull out your camera and videotape some shit and put it on YouTube. Dream. But yeah, no, I think that's it's pretty much what I would do. Probably Florida. I'd probably move to Florida. I mean, I've been traveling a lot. I've pretty much almost been everywhere in the United States. And the big part for me is I lived in Ohio for 30 years, and after living in Ohio for 30 years, you don't want to live anywhere where there's snow anymore. So that takes a huge chunk out of the map for me, like the middle part. Nope, nowhere in the middle part. So yeah, it's really hard. It's really hard to pick another place. Yeah. Fuck yeah, grab some food made by their fancy ass chefs. Why not? They probably have some of the best chefs in the area, It's definitely going to be way more expensive than it should be because you're in an amusement park, right? But whatever. The people that take Redban's advice are not the people who should be near kids. I mean, you're in there. Dylan, Dill Legal is in the audience or in the chat. If you don't know, we talk about Dylan all the time. Dylan says, let's make some Jack Rabbit content. That's right. Dill Legal, if you don't know, my buddy, he moved here from LA also. Dylan Thompson on YouTube. Wow. He has a Jack Rabbit. Have you done any? Yeah, you've done some Jack Rabbit content. I saw it. Maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe it was on something else. Anyways, one thing I love is that Dylan's latest video, somebody gave him one of our sponsors. Whenever, my buddy owns this company. I don't know if Dylan even knows that. Dylan, do you know this? My buddy actually owns Gel Blaster, the company that your whole episode on this YouTube is all about. Look at this. Driving around on your little Suron, gel blasting your friends. I mean, look at this content. How can you get better? I mean, it seems super safe too, by the way. Chill blasting your friends while riding a bike that can go up to 60, 80 miles an hour. I don't even know. Surons. If you guys don't know what Surons, that's what they're riding right now. One of the coolest bikes ever. One of the most dangerous bikes ever, probably too. Too much power. And I'm not going to give this. I'm not going to show it. But if you watch this video is on Dylan's YouTube page, Dylan Thompson. It's called "This Walmart Toy is a Must for Surons." There's one point, I'm not going to really spoil it, but maybe a fast food worker shoots one of them. Well, I don't know. I think it's pretty insane. We'll see. Yeah. Oh, that was on IG. Oh yeah, check out Dylan's IG for more information on that. Yeah, Jackrabbit, by the way, is a bike company. I originally bought one because I saw Dylan had a video a while ago about a Jackrabbit bike on one of his videos, and I was like, this seems like the perfect bike for my girlfriend. It's a small bike. She's a small woman. And so I bought a Jackrabbit because of Dylan. I bought a Jackrabbit bike, and I just bought my second one. This is the one I actually bought Janice. Look at it. It's just a little tiny baby bike, and it's so fun. It's like an old BMX bike. I originally saw this on Dylan's page, but they got this new one. You might have seen it on one of my blogs. Oh, actually, you saw it on my blog with the hover. But Jack Rabbit has a new one. Actually, I'll just show you my video. Why am I fucking showing everyone else's video? Yeah, but if you go to my video of my hover drone thing that I got on my page, right here, the Hover Air, we're riding around these little Jackrabbit bikes. Oh, wait, I'm looking at the wrong. I was like, wait, I'm looking at this is a Hover Air X. I was looking at virtual Redban of it. See, there's Janice and her little bike. Here's big old me on my bike. So there's the other one. The other one, the black one, is actually their newer model, which is a little bit bigger. So you can see her on the right. That's their new version. It's a little bit bigger, and it has 2 batteries in it too. So that you could pop one battery out, charge it while you have your other battery in, or you could just have multiple batteries, and their batteries are very lightweight. Look at that little bike. Yeah, fun times. Anyways, check out Dylan's YouTube page, Dylan Thompson. And yeah, we should make some content, Dylan. I don't have Kill Tony for like 2 more weeks. Maybe you can Dylan can help me fix my Jackrabbit is making that noise that every time I get an e-bike, or anytime I get a bike, they always make that noise where I think it's the rotor of the brake maybe that's kind of gliding against the tire or something. It makes that little noise. I hate that noise. Every single one of my bikes has that shit. And I'm too, I just haven't fixed them. Maybe you could help me fix that, Dylan. You probably know what I'm talking about. How many miles can a Jackrabbit cover on a full charge? Well, the new one, because it has 2 batteries, I think it's, let me just double check. Jackrabbit bike. Here, let's just look at the page. Special friends. Shop now. It's called the XG. The original one's the OG. It's the XG. Let's see. 20 plus miles. But yeah, I mean, 20 plus miles, and you could just pop in new batteries. So you could have it like, the batteries are really small and tiny. So you can always see these 2 black things on the top of this red. Those are each batteries. You can pull one out if you have one in your backpack. You know, a charged battery, just put that in. The cool thing is that these bikes, they only weigh 32 pounds. And see, the problem with a lot of bikes is like, I have a bike like my Super 73, and that motherfucker weighs like, I don't even know how much, like over 100 pounds. It is impossible to take anywhere. This I can throw in the back of my car. It's pretty nice. Brian, I have 1.2 million subs. Let's collab. You have 1.2 million subs and your avatar is just a bee? 1.2 million subs on what? What do you have 1.2 million subs for, Brian? What do you want to collab about? You want to make out? Let's collab in my bed. Oh shit, Box Lane Productions. Thanks for the tippy pill. Do you know any comedians that can do a golfing podcast with different guests each time? I haven't seen when it needs to happen. Honestly, that's a great idea, and Tony Hinchcliffe should totally do that. Tony is an avid golfer, and I think that would be a great idea for him. I'll bring that up to him, or if you want to bring that up to him, I think that's a great idea. Um, yeah, what an amazing idea! Because Tony's always golfing, and he's always golfing with very interesting people. He always that's one of his fun things to do. Like when somebody's in town, Tony would be like, "Hey, let's go golf." That'd be a perfect thing for Tony, I think. Redban, let's talk about the Kill Tony December 30 and 31st shows. Check out the last episode. We went through all that last episode. Virtual Redban number 702. We went through all of that. I say one thing about Hans, and it's all over the Reddit page. I say one thing about Reddit, and I'm all over Fighter and the Kid. Meow. Red, row, raggy, row. I had a good PF Chang's story the last episode of Virtual Redban too. The restaurant, PF Chang's. Yeah. Did you guys miss that? What's up, Obscure Nerd? Check out Obscure Nerd VR on YouTube. He does also a lot of VR content. He also does all the stuff that I love doing too, where he just fucks with AI girlfriends. I love doing that stuff. It's so fun. But he messes around with these AI girlfriends. Obscure Nerd, I actually watched one of your videos. I forget which one it was. And it was about an AI girlfriend. And pretty much what it is you pay for an AI girlfriend. You can talk back and forth with them. But the cool thing is that you could be like, send me a picture of your body right now. And it's like uncensored AI. And it was send a picture back of them like bent over like the bed, as if they're like sending you like nudes. And I was messing around with it and I was having fun. And then of course it goes like, well, this is a subscription service. You need to subscribe in order to get more photos. And I'm like, I'm not subscribing to this sketchy ass AI. Of course I did. It was like $10 for a month. And I did. I almost forgot to cancel my subscription. It's all Obscure Nerd's fault. And I sat there and messed around with these. Because what you do is you pretty much design that your perfect woman. You choose like, oh, I want her Asian. I want her big boobs. I want her to be flirty. I want her to be a whore. Or I want her to be stuck up. You could choose whatever you want. Of course, I was just like big boobs, Asian, red hair, like, and then I was the reason why I subscribed to it though was more so because I am such a fan of AI art, but it's always censored. Every time I wanted to do something like anything that is somewhat like, oh, I'm trying to make a girl with a bikini on, and there's like, sorry, this is against our terms. And you're like, what, a bikini? So I would sit there and like just try to do it with this uncensored AI. And it's funny because like the girl would be texting you back, like, what are you doing today? And I'm like, I don't care, just take off your clothes and let me see your dirty butt. And she'd be like, okay. And then she'll send a photo, but she has like 3 hands. I'm like, so it still messes up. I could tell whatever AI they're using using like not the latest version because like the hands are really bad. And it was pretty fun seeing uncensored AI was actually pretty cool. But it had its limitations. After like one day of use, trying to get just the grossest, most raunchiest thing out of them, it started becoming really repetitive with the images. Like, okay, these images all seem like they're the same, and they don't listen too. Like, I'll be like, hey, you have to act like it's like a girl you're talking to, by the way, which is like really weird. So I'd be like, hey, baby, can you do me a favor? Can you go to the bathroom, but don't wipe your butt and then take a photo? Like, I was trying to get gross, guys. Like, I was really trying. I mean, I promise you, like when Siri first came out on the iPhone, I was the guy that was trying to hack Siri, or not hack Siri, but try to find like the most messed up things I can get Siri to do. You know, find a dead body and stuff like that shit. And that's the same what I was trying to. I was trying to be like gross stuff. Like, I want to say, I even said like, I want to see a little bit of toilet paper on your butt, and you know, and just the nastiest things I can think of, and it wouldn't do it. Like, it'd be like, all right. Then I was like, you know, then I was pissed off. I was like, this ain't AI. Like, even this is censored. I wonder, I wonder if I have any of these saved photos. I guess I couldn't really even show them to you. I canceled my subscription, so I wonder if yeah, it was called Dream Girlfriend, by the way, obscure nerd. Dream GF. Dream GF. Dream GF. Let's take a look at it. So this is the website. I actually saw this on Obscure Nerds YouTube channel. And I didn't talk about this. This was something that I I just kind of messed around with. See, these are all fake girls, and you could build your. There's Janice on the right there, little motorcycle Janice. I mean, they look pretty real. Um, they look pretty real. But man, can I even create? I don't even know how this will work. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Let me see if I can log in, and if it shows my old photos. I wonder if it does. It probably doesn't. Guess so. No, what? I didn't use a real email address. Which one did I? I probably did this one. God, I don't know what email address I guess. Oh, I guess I don't know what email address I used. Huh. Oh well, check out Obscure Nerds. I don't know why this is. Let me just. I want to show you guys this though. I don't think I can. Everything would have to be censored. Let me try one more thing. What email address? Yeah, it is that email address. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm trying to log into this sketchy website. I don't even know why I'm bothering with this. So even worth it. This is taking way too long, guys. I'm sorry about this. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm in. Subscription canceled. Chat. My girls. My photos. Do I have my photos anywhere? Oh, come on. You gotta show me my... It doesn't even... Oh, it just deletes all my chats. Create your first girl. Oh, it just deleted all my stuff. Nope. Sorry, guys. That's not cool. If I paid for the chat, I should be able to go back through my old chats. Look at me complaining about AF. Whoa! I'm glad I didn't click on that while I was showing it to you guys. It's showing their boobies and stuff. Ooh, those are some gross ass areolas. Oh my god. This is so stupid. Wow. Oh, here, let me just show you what you do. Like when you first come here, you can choose what your fetish is. Like I want a bubble butt. Bubble butt. Duh. Black ticks everywhere. What the heck? I'll just say bubble butt. Hair color. Let's do red. Hairstyle. Ponytail. Pigtails. All right. I gotta do this real quick. Just to see. You have reached the maximum of secondary images. I don't even know what that means. So I don't know. Where's my girls at? See, my girls, it doesn't say create my first girl. I already did. You're ruining my life. That's too dangerous to even show you. You guys go check it out though. You guys can go look at this. I don't know where my ladies are. It kind of sucks. They should. I'll send them an angry letter about it. You do that, obscure nerd. Where's my women at? That is sad. Like you paid for your girl, like chatting with your girls. If you cancel your membership, they shouldn't just delete all the stuff you did. I paid for that. That's messed up. My girls are even gone. Like, how are you gonna just kill my woman, my fake woman? They also have like, you could also talk to like fictional characters. Oh gosh, check this out. Ah gosh, check this out. They even have fictional characters. Like if you're into like, I don't know, Harley Quinn, or if you're into that girl from Scooby Doo, Barbie, you could actually talk to. Oh my god, I wonder if I can make like Barbie take off her or. Oh, you could have like Wonder Woman see their dirty butt. Ariel? Oh, Ariel? Chat with you? Oh. It won't let me do photos though. Let me see what would happen though. Hey girl. Hold on. You guys can't even see that. Ah. All right. I'm typing on the bottom. Hey girl, how's the ocean? Can you do me a favor like you said you would at the other day? Can you send me a photo of, can you send me that, like I have to make it sound like you already promised me. Can you send me that photo you have of your naked butt getting, your naked butt with all the poop on it. I can't say. Can you just say naked butt? Let's see what she says. You have finished your messages. What's that mean? Are they just going to make me subscribe more? I can't even talk to Ariel. Now I see. Now this just makes me want to subscribe again so I can do it. What a trick. What a trick. Now, what if here's a question. What if I log out and act like I'm not like I'm a new person? Dream girlfriend. And I'm going to log out. Act like I'm a new person. Log out. I'm going to copy and paste that thing from that. Nope. Free trial. Okay. Nope. Oh my God. Free trial. I'm going to use another account. What's another account? Gosh, I got to try to remember all my accounts. There we go. I haven't used this account in like 10 years. Oh, God, this is the worst, guys. I'm sorry, this is not entertaining at all, I'm sure. This is ridiculous. Yes, it's me. All right, skip this. Yes. Okay. Now let me go to my fetish. No, not my fetish. AI characters. Okay, let me try this again, guys. All right, now I'm in with a new. Go back to Ariel. Chat with me. I put this whole thing down. All right, I'm going to cover it briefly just to make sure. I feel like she's going to be like, no, you need credits for this. Oh no, hopefully she doesn't. Sure thing, here it is. Uh-oh. Oh my God, she's posting it. Wait. She just said, sure thing, here it is. She didn't put it. She didn't say anything. You never sent me a photo of your butt. Stop teasing. You promised. Oh my gosh. Gotta hide it. Oh, come on now. Don't be such a prude. Here's another one just for you. See, she's not even sending anything. What happened? This free trial is BS. You didn't send anything. Shut up. No. Ugh. Just please send me a photo of your butt already. That, yeah, I don't know what's happening. This is like one of the worst days of my life. What the heck? All that for nothing. I don't understand. All right, let's just create an AI girl. Um, Default, realistic, amateur, fantasy. I like amateur. Let's keep it real. I'm the ones with the dirty. Ah! Well, I guess I just have to do it default with this trial. You know what? Let's go Arab. Age, granny. Skinny, fit, chubby, musk, chubby. Face style, angry Arab granny. Let's go. Hair color, of course, red. Never seen that before. Pigtails. Breast, oh my God, we gotta go silicone. Wait, nope. Gotta go XXL. Oh, big butt. Clothes. Stripper, gym, leggings, supermodel, crop top, summer pajamas, gamer girl, cheerleader, jumpsuit, maid, nun, sweat. I don't know. Let's go. Let's see. An Arab girl. Let's go with gamer girl. No, that makes no sense. Cheerleader. I've never seen an Arab cheerleader before. Photo style. Full body. What are you, crazy? Tattoos? No. Environment, desert. Kind of nervous. Hopefully they don't show anything, guys. Generate that girl. Oh, childhood friend. Oh, wait. Nympho. Stepmom. Let's go to Nympho. Confirm. Generate. All right, I'm just going to close. I mean, just real quick, guys. I don't want to show anything bad. You know, God, I'm so excited to see what my lady looks like. It's doing this thing right here. Oh. What is this? Who wants this? I don't want that. I don't want it. What is this? Oh my God. Why'd you do this to me? All right. Definitely need to get her naked. Hopefully I can do it on the trial. Chat with me. No, I'm definitely, this is going to be interesting. How do I show this to you guys? Because I'm live streaming, so I'm going to have to cover it up. But I'm going to be like, yo, send me that picture of your dirty butt after you ate all that Taco Bell like you said you would. All right. Now I'm definitely gonna have to turn this off real quick and figure out how to censor this, unless it doesn't work. All right, she writes, here it is, promise, enjoy it, pervert. Pic attached. Oh, it's actually sending me a photo. This is bad. Subscribe to unlock my photos. All right, subscribe. Ah! I'm not subscribing again. What a mess this is. I can't look at it unless I subscribe. It's not worth it, guys. I don't want to do this again. It's not worth it. I don't want that. I'm not doing it. How do we even get in? We're not even talking about what we're supposed to be talking about. All right? I don't even know how we got obscure nerd. Look what you've done, obscure nerd. This is do it for no, I don't even want to do it, dude. I don't want to do it. Like I already closed I can't even show it to you guys. Even if I do it, I can't even show it to you. I'm not getting a diamond membership. You know what? I'll do it. I'll do it in the future. And I'm not going to do it live just so I can like edit everything so I can show you as much as possible and then show you like the real photos on Twitter or something. I'll do that in the future, right? For you guys. I just can't do it live. It's no fun if I do it live. So look for that. Maybe I'll team up with Obscure Nerd and he can show me some of the best creepy ass. I mean, that's all he does. Check out Obscure Nerd VR. Maybe he can like tell me even more creepier ones. That was creepy though. That was not even fun for me. All right, you know what? Let's just get into some VR news. Okay, yeah, send me a couple apps that don't have the not safe for work stuff. Yes, please send that to me. You know where to send it to me. You know where to send it to me. Not there. Not. There we go. Virtual Redban at Gmail. All right. Let's talk about what we were supposed to talk about a long time ago, and then we got in this deep, perverted, whatever this was, pretty disturbing. One of my favorite movies and one of my favorite books has always been Ready Player One. Of course, you know, it's pretty much everything about VR. It takes place in Columbus, Ohio. If you watch the movie Ready Player One, the first thing that comes up is Columbus, Ohio, where I'm from. So I've always been connected to that movie. And I've always thought like, you know, what we play here on Virtual Redban VR chat has always been pretty much like Ready Player One, what Ready Player One is about. Well, now there was some crazy news today. Ready Player One to be turned into massive metaverse experience in partnership with Warner Brothers and Discovery, which is huge. So from this headline alone, it seems like, oh man, they're making a VR chat type style world, but with Warner Brothers behind it, so we can be Warner Brothers properties and Discovery property. What Discovery property? What am I going to be, a tiger? Get out of here, lady. A huge virtual world based on Ready Player One as stories set in a future where people enter in a VR simulation to escape the real world is coming soon to a real, but you know, virtual platform near you. Futureverse, an AI and metaverse technology and content company, announced that the formulation of Readyverse Studios, a studio co-founded with Ernest Cline, the novelist and creator of the Ready Player One universe, and Dan Farah, producer of the 2018 Warner Brothers film adaptation. In its first major rights deal, Readyverse Studios partnered with Warner Brothers and Discovery to exclusively bring the Ready Player One franchise to the metaverse across the Web3. In addition, Readyverse Studios maintains exclusive Web3 rights to all the future intellectual property. Anyways, the details are sparse right now. Supposedly it's going to launch, though, this year in 2024. So that's now, which means that they've probably already been working on it. The future has arrived more quickly than I imagined, Klein said in a statement. With Readyverse Studios, we have the opportunity to leverage the revolutionary technology Futureverse has been building for several years to bring to life the best possible version of the metaverse. I'm confident with this team, we have the brightest minds and the biggest hearts in place to lead us in the next chapter of our collective future, a future that would make whatever. So there you go. It looks like they are making, and what if, I mean, it says that it's coming out this year. We just found out about it this year, and they're saying it's coming out this year, meaning they've probably been working on it for a while. What would be interesting, though, is if they've been working on it with the idea to release it on Apple Vision Pro. What if this was Apple Vision's VR chat? VR chat is the program that we use here for virtual Redban, which there's no copyright. It's you want to be Homer Simpson, you want to be Optimus Prime, you'd be whatever you want to be, which is awesome and amazing. But like big companies like Apple and stuff are probably like, we can't have that. We sell out, movies with all these copyrights and we can get in trouble. But what if this Ready Player One universe type thing is something that has been on the back burner for a while? So like this is their version of the metaverse. Like the Quest has the people with no legs. Everything else has VR chat. What if this is the Apple version of it, because it's all licensed by Warner Brothers and stuff and Discovery? It's interesting. Interesting. Probably still won't be able to see any dirty butts on there, I guess. Who knows? We'll see. I might smoke some green tea. What about you guys? I was gonna smoke a little doobie 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 doobie. Sorry for coughing into the microphone. Very cool. Not cool. I mean, doobie doobie doo. Where do you buy weed in Austin? Actually, I don't buy weed in Austin. I don't smoke much marijuana. I actually am one of those weirdos that when I'm home, I don't smoke. When I'm at my house, I don't smoke unless I'm doing this. I'll smoke when I'm doing this. I don't know why. But if I'm out, people always just have it. Like, hey, you want to take a hit? You want to take a hit? What I usually do is like somebody will give me it. And it's not like a lot. And usually it lasts like a month, 2 months. Like I never buy, like I smoke so little that, this stuff I'm smoking now, I think I got like maybe 6 months ago. How sad is that? I don't party as much as I used to, guys. This old man is getting older and just drinking tonight. Like I'm drinking right now, drinking this right now. I'll have maybe throughout this whole night, with part 2 of Virtual Redban usually going to like 3 in the morning or 4 in the morning, playing video games and stuff. I'll probably have about 5 to 6 drinks over the course of, I don't know, 6 hours, 7 hours. And those drinks are so, the older you get, those drinks are going to destroy me so much that I will be out of commission tomorrow. I will be laying around going, while I'm editing Kill Tony going, It sucks. Don't get old, guys. Try not to get old. Die young. No, just don't get old. It really ruins, the hangovers become, you guys know what, any old people in the fucking chat know what I'm talking about? The hangovers change. They really destroy your life forever. And let's continue. This metaverse thing, including Ready Player One and VR chat, really opens up the idea of new ways to just, this headline really just kind of messes with me a little, because we're going to have to deal with this a lot more when VR becomes a lot more popular. And this headline really makes me feel like somebody crying about what mean people said to them in Reddit or something. I don't know. It's a touchy subject, but A girl was allegedly raped in the metaverse. Is this the beginning of a dark new future? All right. How do you get raped in the metaverse? Nancy Joe Sales. I don't even feel like reading this article, but this is true. British police are investigating the case of a minor. Now that's different. How about you just say a minor was, I mean, that's not rape. A minor is being, I don't know, something different. I don't like that word rape. That's like when they say recall on electric vehicles and it's just a software update. It's not the right wording for it. British police are investigating the case of a minor who was allegedly subjected to a virtual gang rape. Expect more cases. British police are investigating the girl identified only as being under the age of 16. And what is to be said, the first investigation of its kind in the UK. The girl was reportedly wearing a virtual reality headset and playing an immersive game in the metaverse when her avatar was attacked by several others. I mean, God, it's hard for me to talk about this without like someone coming after me for being insensitive or something like that. But I mean, this is like if you're playing Call of Duty and somebody teabags you, like if you're under the age of 16, is that rape because somebody's teabagging you? It's not rape. Was this really rape? Oh, I guess I should have just read this. Some have asked. The comments on an Instagram post for a story about the case in the New York Post were skeptical. Could she have just turned it off? Yeah. A rape is when you're forced to do it, right? And you can just take off your headset or you can just close your eyes and you wouldn't feel any difference. Like if you close your eyes and you're getting raped in VR, it's just going to be like, well, it feels like it's 71 degrees in here. It's Somebody else said, can we focus on real life crime, please? I was killed in the war. Oh, Call of Duty, the old Call of Duty clause. I'm not the only one. One person says, been waiting for my killer to be brought to justice. All right. I'm glad you know what? I'm not even reading any more of this. If you want to read more of this, because that to me, Nancy Joe Sales, get out of here with this photo. You look like somebody that was created in AI anyway. Look at this AI. I'm not paying credits for you. What do you guys think about that? Oh, I was raped. Ma'am, did you try closing your eyes? No. Did you try taking off the headset? No. That's like saying you got raped by a movie. I don't know. See, that's just the whole thing's sketchy because kids, it might be so traumatic that they couldn't do anything, but you shouldn't also be playing, I don't know, with adults. And that's something we've talked about a million times on this channel, that kids and adults should not be playing games together. Why is it like you have to be 18 to see a R-rated movie or whatever, or 21 to drink, but yet when it comes to video games, especially ones where you're in war together, or Grand Theft Auto, or like Call of Duty, or any of these games, why are you getting allowed to play with, like anyone can play with each other? I get small games that don't have many people playing and you're like, dude, we're just trying to get anyone to play. But when you're like a massive game company and you're playing Call of Duty, there should be Call of Duty 18 and under and Call of Duty 18 and over. Why is that still not a thing? I still don't understand it. And especially when it comes to virtual reality, that should be the number one thing, man. Let's move on. This game we've talked about already, and as being a big fan of the Tony Hawk series, virtual reality skateboarding seems like a fun idea. And it makes you wonder, how would you do it if you do a virtual reality skateboarding game? It seems like you'd get sick. I've played some virtual reality skateboarding games and it made me sick. Well, this takes a neat approach. You're pretty much doing like those old skate flipper toys. Remember like those little skateboard toys that you can like do tricks using your fingers on? I forget what they're called, but those are awesome. That pretty much takes that version of a game. Anyways, It's going to be coming out very soon. It's coming out February 22nd on PSVR 2. And it's going to get a full release on Steam. Let's just take a look at the trailer. We've already watched this, but I'm all about skateboarding video games, guys. Let's pause this real quick. This is called VR Skater, coming out next month. Oh, that's it. Wow. Wow, that was one of the dumbest. That really? That was dumb. I mean, it's now I feel like I just gotta show you guys a proper trailer. Hold on a second, guys. Let me show you a proper trailer. I don't know why those people would think that that's even worth putting on YouTube. So here's more gameplay of it.
Yo, still on the board, never lost the thrill. Escaping the gray mood that I'm forced to feel. Taking the days off is a natural.
So it shows you pretty much, I don't even know if this is the game right here. This is an early thing, but you pretty much use like a smaller skateboard. You're flipping around like a little finger skateboard or something like that. Anyways, we'll see if that's good or not. I don't know. I can't tell. Might be fun. Worse, I mean, if you're advertising this game, you're doing a horrible job, guys. Really bad. Speaking of new games, before we head out, we went a little late today. That's pretty much these chill episodes. We go a little late because we end up going down rabbit holes of virtual girlfriends. Anyways, there's a list of some new games that are coming out this month on VR, and I thought we'll take a look at a couple of them. Now, a lot of these we have already seen. We've already looked at. Some of these I don't remember if we have. Like Micro Machines. Micro Machines were really popular when I was a kid. Do you guys remember Micro Machines? They were kind of like, Hot Wheels, but they were tiny. And I remember there was that guy that talked really fast. Micro Machines, you remember that? Is that the Micro Machines? Maybe that wasn't. You know what I'm talking about? The guy with the mustache? I have a mustache. Anyways, this is called Micro Machines Mini Challenge Mayhem. This comes out for the PC VR. It is out right now. It already came out. Car racing games in VR are a little weird. I don't think I've seen the trailer for this. I don't know. Let's take a look. Looks fun. Looks like a little kid's game. Remember those tracks? You guys, man, here's a question I have for you. This might show my age too much. Because I don't have kids. So maybe there's some parents in here. Maybe there's some older people like me in here. But when I was a kid, we used to have these tracks for our Hot Wheels. These plastic tracks. You guys remember these plastic tracks? Do they still do that? Do they still have these little plastic tracks? Probably not. Those things were the shiznit. Like you would just like drive around your toys on these tracks. You can make your own race course pretty much. I remember my parents were too poor for it. But luckily, my best friend was like one of the richest kids in the world. Literally, the movie The Toy, that was my best friend growing up. His dad still is, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but like the president of one of the biggest insurance companies in the world. And that was my friend's dad. And so it was cool being poor, but living next to him because he just got all the toys. So I didn't need to have, like, it was okay if my parents were poor most of the time. And like when they went on vacation, my buddy would be like, I want Brian to come. And they're like, of course, Brian can come. let's go to Kiwa Island. All right, let's take. Oh. ZZK Peace UFO. I can chat in here now. I didn't know that was a thing either, man. You're chatting on. Wow. Zaphod Beeblebrox is in here too. Wow, you could chat on Twitter, or I mean X. That's cool. That must be a new feature. Yeah, I think it has to be a new feature. ZZK, whatever the fuck that name is. This looks fun. This looks like a kid's racer game that might be fun to race little toys and I don't know. Does this look fun? It's like Angry Birds mixed with racing. Hungry Hippos! What the heck? Oh, there's Clue. This is Micro Machines is owned by like Hasbro or something like that, I guess. Sure. Nostalgia. Fellow Ohioan here. What's up, Ohio? What part of Ohio do you live in? ZZK Peace UFO on X. Cool art style. Yeah, it's okay. A new Qualcomm MR reference headset shows what to expect from Samsung. Samsung is not, Samsung when it comes to phones, like the iPhone, Samsung's like, no, we must battle, like we must release a better phone every year with better cameras than the I mean, Apple and Samsung are like neck and neck. So of course they're getting into the VR world faster, MR world, mixed reality world. They see this Vision Pro from Apple coming out and they are going to try to release something better. So this reference headset shows what might be coming from Samsung. There it is. Look at it. It's got the latest XR2 plus Gen 2 processor. It's got eye tracking. Pancake lenses. Wi-Fi 6, 6E, and 7. So it's going to be exciting to see what, Samsung actually releases. But these look like this could be a good idea of what it might look like. Samsung announced last year it's working with Google and Qualcomm on an XR device to battle the Apple Vision Pro. I added that last statement. That's my opinion. There you go. Here we go. Partying up. You're in Athens, Ohio. Lived in Columbus for a little as a kid, but my roots are in Athens, not to mix. Yeah, Athens, Ohio used to be where I would go. ZZK Peace UFO. I would go there every Halloween and go to, what is it, Ohio University? Is that in Athens? But they had the best Halloween parties every year. And I think we all got a hotel. I was going to say, did we drive? No, I think we would go down, get a shitty hotel, party our asses off, and then drive back. Yeah. Every year. Like me and like 10 people. And when I was in college. In Columbus. Athens is cool. Athens is nice. It's chill. Pretty out there. Redban, are you getting the Vision Pro? Yes, absolutely. If I can. They're only supposedly making a very small amount of them for this first year. Then they're going to have like the Apple Vision Pro 2 next year, is what they're saying. Just like an iPhone, they're going to make a new one every year type thing. But I will definitely be getting that if I can. Randy is in the chat. What's up, Randy? Wage. Totally had those orange plastic tracks. I had the weird battery thing that made the car zoom on the tracks. Yeah, Randy knows what's up. And Hale got arrested leaving Athens, it seems. Uh-oh. Columbus, Ohio represent. That's right. Dublin, Worthington, Sawmill Road, Hard Road, Kilbourne, Thomas, Grandview. Where's my Grandviews at? Bexley. Where's my Bexley crazy psycho women at? All right, let's move on. I think I have one more thing to talk about. So there's this new mod or this new thing that is blowing up in the VR world right now, especially on Reddit, and it's just pretty amazing. There's this new mod that pretty much lets you take almost any video game and inject a VR mod to it so that you could turn any game into a VR game. Sounds crazy? Well, it works on any modern Unreal Engine game. And it works pretty well on a lot of games. And there's spreadsheets you can like Google search and find a game that you like and see, has anyone tested it on this, and what's the rating? And you'll find a lot of these ratings are excellent. And it's really easy to do. You literally take any game you have in your Steam library pretty much, or on your PC, you install this mod, and it turns that game into a VR game. Sound cool? It is. Groundbreaking UEVR mod inject VR support into almost any modern Unreal Engine game. A new free tool, and it's free, injects VR support into almost any PC game. Let's just look at this video. I haven't seen this video. I don't know if this is good. If not, I can find some better videos, but...
Welcome to my quick start guide for UEVR. Connect your headset like you would for normal PC VR. You can either do that wired or wirelessly. You could use virtual desktop, Oculus Link cable, Oculus Air Link, or Steam Link. You'll want to be in the Steam VR Home or the Oculus Home before you start anything else. UEVR does not run on standalone headsets. The next step is to check whether your game is compatible. If you're watching this shortly after release, you can check our compatibility spreadsheet, which has hundreds of games listed.
So that's the spreadsheet I was talking about. See all that green? That means it works. I will put the spreadsheet right now into the chat room of YouTube. Or you can actually just go to this YouTube video. It's here's the UEVR Getting Started Basics by Waifu Enjoy. Subscribe.
Alternatively, you can find the Unreal Engine version. UEVR currently works on Unreal Engine 4 and 5, although not every Unreal Engine 4 version is supported. To check whether your game is Unreal Engine, you can use a tool like SteamDB, where you can go to App Info, scroll to the bottom, and see whether it's Unreal Engine or not. Alternatively, you can join the Flat to VR Discord or watch YouTube content creators as they discuss their favorite UEVR games.
Yeah, and that website we've talked about before, flat2vr.com. That's a great website for all this information. And there's a whole community out there just trying to turn everything into virtual reality. And this is a huge, huge breakthrough.
The next step is to run UEVR. If you don't have it installed already, go over to praydog.github.io, and then on the latest release.
Wow. Wait a second. I want to look at something real quick. Dude, my favorite video game, I just realized. I wonder if that game is on there. Why is it not? Hold on. Where's Katamari? Is Katamari on there? I don't see it. No one's tried Katamari? Oh my God, I want to try. Would somebody please try Katamari to see if, like, I'm looking at the spreadsheet right now and it doesn't list Katamari as one of the games. I want to know if Katamari can be changed to VR. If it can, that's the future right there. If somebody can figure that out for me, that has in the chat, maybe let me know.
For UEVR, download the zip file, extract that somewhere on your PC, and then run the executable inside. It will prompt you to launch as an administrator, and you may need to allow Windows Defender to run it. From there, you can see the default options, and you can pick the OpenXR or OpenVR runtimes as a default. The next step is to launch your compatible game, either from Steam, the Epic Games Store, Xbox Game Pass PC.
You're right. You're right. Katamari is not Unreal. You're right, Kevin. Thank you. Kevin on X. I like how I can read X's chat now. That's pretty fucking legit. That's a good upgrade on X. Yeah. And smart people are probably on Twitter. You're right. It's Katamari's not Unreal. What am I thinking? Let's see.
itch.io.
Can I just get Katamari
or
and
anything
VR,
else?
please?
You can get an Unreal Engine executable. Now, once it's launched, I'd recommend waiting until you get to the main menu, then Alt Tab or go over to the UEVR application window. Pick your game from the drop down and click Inject. Once you've clicked Inject, put on your headset and mouse over to your active game window to make that dominant. In the headset, you should see the UEVR menu. From here, it's good to reset your view, your standing height, and center your position. You can do that by holding the right trigger and pressing X, B, or Y, respectively. If you're not using a controller,
did you guys just hear that gulp? Like, is this guy drinking like hot apple cider when he's talking? He's like, and then you could click on that. You hear that? Maybe it's just me. I have headphones on, so maybe no one hears what I hear because I always have headphones on and like I'm just listening on my iPhone, dude. I have no idea what you're talking about.
If you're not here, it's good to reset your view, your standing height, and center your position. You can do that by holding the right trigger and pressing X, B, or Y, respectively. If you're not using a controller, you can simply click on the reset buttons. To get a comfortable experience, you want to target your headset's refresh rate, be that 72, 90, or 120 Hertz. You may want to start with low graphic settings and increase them over time until you find a comfortable position. Resolution plays a big part, and you can change that within the UEVR menu if you're using OpenXR, or within SteamVR if you're using the OpenVR runtimes. I would avoid things like ray tracing, lumen, or nanite, especially if you have lower end hardware, and you may want to first target less graphically demanding games. Some basic UEVR quick controls.
Look at that.
To open and close the menu, you can press both sticks in on the gamepad or the touch controllers.
Playing this in VR?
Alternatively, on keyboard, it's insert, and you can change these shortcuts as you wish.
Wow.
To find a more comfortable camera angle, you can hold down right trigger on a gamepad.
This is cool.
Or a touch controller.
Yeah, this is like, obviously going through some technical shit, and this video is definitely probably a good video to, like, if you're going to do this, like if there's an Unreal video game that you like, this might be a game changer. Now, you definitely need a PC for it. You can't use a Quest or anything unless it's hooked up to a good PC. So this is more for the PC people, but man, I want to look through this spreadsheet and I want to see, is there a game that I love that I can play in VR now. Unfortunately, like games that I really love are Katamari is one of like my favorites that I've always wanted to see in virtual reality, and it's never going to happen. And I don't know if you heard about this kid, and there's a good documentary that I watched recently. Not documentary, a YouTube video that really explains everything, and it's really well done. If you haven't heard about this kid, it's a 13-year-old kid. I recommend this. Go to a Game Scout on YouTube. AGAMESCOUT. He made this great video. It's only 16, 17 minutes long. It's called After 34 Years, Somebody Finally Beat Tetris. And it's a great video. This is one of those videos I did not give a shit about somebody beating Tetris. I didn't. But this came on and I was like, I'm just going to watch a little bit of this. I love old school. I love Tetris. Tetris is something I still buy all the time. Like new versions of Tetris, I'll buy it. But I'm not that great at it. But you find out these like crazy kids that do it, amazing. And if you watch this video or if you know the whole story of this little 13-year-old kid, it's freaking amazing. It is. And this kid's going to be in Texas like next week or something like that. This is a superstar. Elon needs to come out and like give this kid a Cybertruck for his first car or something. God, I almost want to give him a Cybertruck for his first car. Like, look, if you watch this and you understand, I don't think I can show you like a 30-second minute clip that really explains it. But let's just see the beginning of this video real quick.
Willis, aka Blue Scooty, setting a new world record for the longest game of NES Tetris by getting the first ever level 157. But something unexpected is about to happen.
Oh my god!
He just became the first person ever to trigger a game crash, reaching the true kill screen, which is by far the biggest achievement in the 34-year-old history of the Pro Classic Tetris scene. So why is this such a big deal? And can a record like this ever be broken? To answer both those questions, we need to go back and start with the first unbeatable barrier in the game.
There you go. That was a great, you guys now have to watch this video. I'm not playing this whole video. You need to go to a Game Scout and just watch it. And if you find out what happened, it is so amazing. The full story of this kid is freaking amazing. Like, it's insane. And this kid in the Tetris community, like of all the Tetris guys, look at the guy on the left. That guy looks like a cartoon. It's so interesting.
Story game.
If you set your mind to something and you put work into it, most likely you will get it if you try hard enough.
His first place finish at the Kansas City Regional
Yoshi.
Championship this past month was his first live tournament victory. And if you'd like to see him play live again, his next appearance will be at the Heart of Texas Regional Championship.
There you go. Wow. There you go. Amazing. January 20th, 21st. Waco? What is that? What days are those? Maybe I'll go there just to meet this kid. With Janice and the police. No, January 20th. 20th and 21st. Okay. Maybe I'll do that. Waco's like 45 minutes away. Do you guys want me to do a vlog for you? Do you want blog? Have you ever seen Bloggy Brian? Bloggy Brian is something I used to do. I haven't Bloggy Brian in a long time, but if you want to see a Vloggy Brian, maybe we can meet this little Tetris kid. And I'll ask the things that you want to hear. Like, are you getting carpal tunnel syndrome at a young age? Do you have any nerve damage in your hand from vibrating it so much on the back of your controller? Oh, wait, you guys don't know about that? You guys didn't watch this video and find out what these fucking kids are doing with their fucking hands?
was looming on the horizon. Before a breakthrough was needed, but then a new technique came along that would change everything.
Oh my God, you guys have no idea what the ropocalypse are. This is where it's giving these kids carpal tunnel syndrome and nerve damage. It is insane watching what happens. These gamer, like they're doing anything. They're doing like my like growing up, like my friend Akira. It's not a joke. His name was Akira. Before Nintendo came out in the United States, he had the Famicom. I was his friend growing up, so we were playing Mario like a year, 2 years before like everyone else. Anyways, he used to do this thing on track and field where he would take a pencil, like on the controller, and he'd go, and he taught me that, and then I killed everyone in track and field. And I would take that pencil technique and I would use it on mini games, like, and just beat everybody on that game. That's the same shit. And that was basic compared to what the Robocalypse is.
In 2020, a Tetris player named Cheese watched a video on various button mashing strategies and had the epiphany to combine a multi-finger technique by Hector Fly done on arcade cabinets and another technique that used a finger on the bottom of the controller to push it into another finger on the top. He called this new technique rolling, and it allowed him to easily reach button mashing speeds over twice as fast as the quickest hyper.
Do you see the glove he's wearing? He's wearing one of those silver gloves that like, you know, for that don't cut. You ever seen those? It's like you're wearing chainmail. Chainmail? Is that what's right? So you don't cut your hand. Like it's like a uncutting glove. It looks like Michael Jackson glove, honestly. But I think it's like a chainmail glove because it has texture, I think, maybe to it. Or there's the vibrations of the glove or something because of the chainmail. I have no idea, man.
Tappers. He became the first player to ever reach level 40, and although a hyper tapper named Alex Thatch would end up taking the record back, he would be the last tapper ever to do so. Over the next few months, there was a flurry of new records as most of the top players in the scene switched over to the new rolling technique, culminating in Eric ICX, now a roller, shattering the record in 2021 by making it all the way to level 95. With the fastest speed in the game now fully mastered, it seemed like the sky was the limit for how far players could go, but an even bigger challenge than speed was looming on the horizon.
What? Anyways, watch this whole video. I don't want to go through it, but it is very entertaining, and that's why I love YouTube, man. I'll just go down a rabbit hole and end up really learning a lot about Tetris and like gamers and how intense that whole world is. These gamer kids, I wish I was a kid nowadays, only for one reason, to be a gamer kid. Because me and my friends, we were the gamer kids. We were sending photos into Nintendo Power and like getting published in Nintendo Power because we knew how to do all this stuff. And I had insight from my Japanese friend, so he told me secrets that hadn't been announced in the US. And Mario hadn't even come out yet, and I already knew about the million lives on level 3-1 where you're on the turtle shell going ding, 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 or whatever. It was a 3-1. Whatever. These kids have it so lucky today with their Tetris hands. Guys, this is Virtual Redban Part 1, and it's about to go downtown. See that behind me? That's virtual reality. Part 1 is not in virtual reality. Part 2 is. That's right. If you're watching this stream is about to end, and Part 2 is about to start in about 15 or 20 minutes. If you want the link for Part 2, it'll be on X, it'll be on Instagram, and it'll be on youtube.com/redban. A lot of these episodes get deleted because of copyright reasons and just tomfoolery of being in virtual reality. So make sure you become a member of me on YouTube for, I think, $5 a month. You get all these extra videos and like secret videos and deleted videos. Hit subscribe, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and get buckled in because Part 2 of Virtual Redban is about to start. So grab a drink, take a piss, walk the dog, make a baby, and really add to the number of babies in the world. Do it. I dare you. If you don't do it, then what are you gonna do with all that money? You need a Xbox. You need a new TV. You need a bed. You need a New brake pads on your car? Well, no. Just give it to the baby. You got to pay for that baby now. Babies seem like a great idea. You know what? I stole something from a baby once. I saw a baby coming out of a Wendy's, and I took that moment and I ran and grabbed that baby's food right out of his little hands, and I still have it, the bag right here. And I ran for the hills. I was like, this baby's food is mine. And then I tripped and fell, and I dropped this bag of baby food, and I passed out. And then it was like an hour later, I woke up and I saw that little baby food on the ground. It's like, oh, that's old. There was ants all over it. But I took the bag and I still have it. I just didn't eat it. So I knocked that baby unconscious for no reason. I don't know what happened to that baby. Anyways, you got 15, 20 minutes. See you for part 2 very soon. Bye.